Hi and welcome to my September sewing plans. I'm going to try to really quickly and concisely go through all of my planned sewing projects for September. This is my super sewing month. There were 5 weekends this month. I got some sewing done. We have a lot going on a couple of weekends, but the big thing this month is the ASG chapter that I'm involved with here in Atlanta has a sew-in on the 5th Saturdays or Sundays that take place throughout the year. This month, there's a 5th Saturday and Sunday, so we all get together in our normal meeting place, bring our machines, and have, in essence, an in-town sewing retreat for 2 days. Fingers crossed that I'm going to get a lot done because I have great plans for this month. So I'm going to really quickly go through everything that I'm planning to do. Before I get started, I want to show you what I'm wearing. This is a Simplicity. I cannot remember the number. I'm going to add it down at the bottom. This is a Simplicity top that I made earlier this summer from cotton voile. It's okay. I think it makes me look heavier than I need to. Of course, none of us wants to look a different size than we aspire to be. And this is just okay. But I do wear it to work and I do like the fabric. But on to all of my fabric that I'm planning to make up this month. The first thing I'm planning to make up probably tonight is I'm finally going to use this art gallery fabric that I showed you last month. Cream, black splashes, turquoise, and coral. It actually goes well underneath the turquoise jacket I made last month. And this is one of their cotton knits. What I'm going to make with this is Grain Line Lark. This is a great t-shirt. This and the Deer and Doe Plantain are my favorite t-shirts. Deer and Doe Plantain is a little more elliptical, but I do like the Lark. I love the V-neck option. That fabric, that art gallery fabric, has a fair bit of body and weight to it, so it's not really something that you can wear in super warm weather. Good for the fall when you might want to have longer sleeves. I'm going to try and make that tonight. The next thing I'm going to make is, I picked this fabric up at Fabric Mart about 2 months ago, and I actually was planning to make a shirt for my husband, but he turned his nose up at it for some reason. So I'm going to use it myself. This is again from Fabric Mart. It's a cotton lawn. They call it a Bohemian quilt print. It's got lavender, cream, gold, all kinds of pretty colors in it. I'm going to make a tunic probably out of this, but with 3 yards, I might be able to do something more. I know I'm not going to make a dress, but I'm certainly thinking of a tunic. And where I'm planning to wear it is underneath this burgundy ponte that I showed you last month. I've made up something in this already this month that you'll see in my September makes. But with the 1.5 yards I have left of this, I'm planning to make either a pull-on skirt or a vest. I've got a couple of very simple vest patterns, and in a place where it can be chilly but not necessarily cold, a vest is a nice layering piece. And it also means I don't have to make another jacket, which is quite appealing right now. So, what else do I have here? I bought this fabric in the spring in London, and it just seems to have autumn color, so I've been saving it. This is a crepe. It's got just a little bit of stretch to it. And what I'm going to use this for, it's a digital print too, as you can see. I'm going to use this to make one of 2 different sew over it patterns. I bought the fabric at Sew Over It. I'm planning to make either the Sew Over It Joan dress or the Sew Over It Zoe dress. The Joan dress I've seen made up. It's a little more complicated, but I do like the neck on it. The Zoe dress seems a little more forgiving, and what I really want is something that can be worn to work. I'm trying to up my wardrobe game, and dresses are an awfully easy way to look just a little bit more polished and it's also faster to get dressed in the morning if you only have to pick one piece. I went a little crazy at Fabric Mart this month. I stalked them, and at 8:30 on September 1st, I jumped in and bought a bunch of fabrics. I've been burned in the past where I waited maybe till the second or third and fabrics that I really wanted were gone. The fabrics that tend to go really quickly are solids. It's difficult to find a nice solid for a bottom or a jacket, so I grabbed a couple. I'm going to show you what I picked up. I'm hoping to make all of these this month. The first thing that I got is this Ponte. This has 4-way stretch. It's called a Yale blue. It's a very saturated blue. I don't often like wearing saturated colors, but I thought I could get away with it on the bottom. And when you see what else I bought, you'll see why I bought it. This has a great deal of stretch, 4 ways. And I'm not quite sure what bottom pattern to use with it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I don't really want like leggings or anything like that. I prefer a boot cut or a straight leg pant. But this is a Ponte in Yale blue. I've got 2.5 yards of that. To go along with that, I bought this sweater knit. Isn't that pretty? Raspberry, Yale blue, white. The interesting thing is the raspberry blends a little bit with the blue, and it actually matches the burgundy Ponte. So this can be another Yale layering piece. This is a sheer fabric, and my goal with this is to make Helen's Closet Blackwood Cardigan. I've seen the Blackwood all over the place. Love the shape of it because it skims your body. It doesn't add anything. It's not elliptical. It's just kind of flowy. This was only $2.99 a yard, so I'm going to use this for the Blackwood cardigan as kind of a test, but it will go with a couple of pieces that I'm already planning to make. Another solid that I picked up is this Khaki stretch bottom weight. This does not have a lot of stretch, but how much more basic can you get than a khaki? And it's a nice colored khaki. It's got a little bit of gold in it. It's not too plain. So I'm going to make real grown-up pants with this. I have to find a pattern for real grown-up pants. Twice now I've made a lisette pattern for pants, and honestly I think I cut them a little bit too big. So I've got a crummy piece of khaki fabric that I'm going to use for one last toile in a smaller size, and then I want to make these because I need pants. Right next to these in Julie's Swatch Club flyer was this jersey. You see it's the same khaki. It's the navy that goes well with the Yale blue, and it's off-white. This is a very lightweight cotton jersey, so I will probably make something kind of elliptical and flowy, maybe something that's gored. This fabric also was only $2.99 a yard, but it's going to look really nice with these pants. This is one of those projects where I think, oh, it's going to be really fast to make up a shirt like that, and then it takes me 2 days. Fingers are crossed that it's going to be faster than that. The fifth piece of fabric that I bought from Julie's Swatch Club at Fabric Mart this month is this off-white jersey knit. Very basic. It's a nice weight, certainly much heftier than the print I just showed you. It's more like an art gallery knit. It was also $8 a yard. But this will make a basic that can go with pretty much anything. I'm envisioning something with 3/4 length sleeves. In the back of my stash there's printed viscose that will look nice on top of this, so it will probably be a lark or something like that. Very simple. This fills a hole in my wardrobe. So those are my 5 pieces that I picked up at Fabric Mart, but I do have other things that I want to accomplish this month. I told you I was trying to get a lot done. Last year, maybe earlier this year, I picked up a sweater knit with the intention of making the Blackwood cardigan, and I didn't get around to it. This is also from Fabric Mart. I buy a lot of my fabric either at Fabric Mart or at Top Stitch in Atlanta. This is a pink heathered sweater knit. This has a lot more body and weight than the raspberry blue white one. This is also going to be a Blackwood cardigan, and it will fit in my closet really well. I got this beautiful sparkly thread because on this I'm contemplating using the top cover stitch on my cover stitch machine and adding some exposed seams. Everything I read about the Blackwood cardigan is that it's really fast to make, and I am hoping that I can stay focused and stay offline long enough to make 2 Blackwoods this month rather. The 2 days at the end of the month, my goal is to have at least 3 patterns cut out so that I can just start working on them as soon as I get to our in-town retreat. Generally, the people that attend the retreats are there just to sew, so there isn't a lot of chitter-chatter. People are known to put on headphones and listen to music or to a football game while they're sewing, so people just focus. And I need to focus. I need to focus for once in my life. One last thing before I go, I want to show you how I store my fabric. You may have seen this stack behind me. At Costco, they sell scrapbooking cases. I think it's a stack of 5 that you get for about 20 bucks. Someone last year told me about these. They're the perfect size for sewing projects. They're big enough that you can put in fabric, you can add thread, you can have your pattern, you can have your interfacing, zippers, everything, and just close it up. So it means that you are well organized when you're ready to sew. A lot of the time I'll cut out patterns. I'll do a bunch of cutting maybe on a Sunday afternoon. I'll cut them out and I can just put everything all together in here, and I don't have to worry about pins falling out, markings coming off, anything like that. Anyway, if you need a way to keep your projects organized, these scrapbook boxes that I buy at Costco, you can probably get them elsewhere, are a great help. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your makes at the end of September. My goal is to post a video October 1st or October 2nd showing you everything that I've gotten done. I have a little trip planned in October. I'm going somewhere where there's really nice fabric. So if I can get all of this done, I'll be able to shop for fabric without guilt. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great September. I'll see you soon.